Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Dix coming back at you with another video. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Don't worry about no one else in 2025. What I see a lot of people doing is worrying about what everybody else doing, and you really don't have your own life together. With AI and automation and the use of it and practicalities of it being used more in business models and being used in numerous processes, you got to stop worrying about everybody else, and you're going to have to worry about yourself. Too many people out here worrying about everybody else. Too many people following YouTube channels on gossip instead of worrying about how you need to get skills, how you need to save your money, how you need to try to do what you need to do so that you can stay ahead of what's about to happen. What I want people to understand is, again, don't worry about nobody else. Why are you worrying about other people? Those people would not help you. And what people are going to try to do, I see it already happening. They're trying to bring people along and say, hey, I know what to do. I'm trying to help you out. And those people hold you back. What you need to understand is you're going to have to cut some people off in 2025 to get this ship moving. Too many of y'all are trying to pull dead weight on the ship, and that's why your ship is continuously sinking. When you look at yourself in the mirror and you sit down and take a nap, or if you just get a moment to yourself, think about all the people you're trying to bring along, and you're like, I know what to do. I got my life in motion. Why the other 25 people ain't trying to do it? Don't worry about the other 25 people. Worry about yourself. But if you have people that want to learn and they want to get on board with you and say, hey, I want to know what you're doing and I'm willing to participate in it, you help those people out. But don't worry about nobody else. The reason why I'm saying that is how this world is moving forward. You won't have time to worry about anybody else. And if you're worrying about other people with the spare time you have, it's going to take away from your focus. Just let those people be. And the thing is, by the time those people wake up and they see that their jobs are automated or their jobs are eliminated, they're going to come to the conclusion and say, where did I mess up at? Well, you had people like myself or whoever else may take my advice or listen to other channels and get good direction on what to do. They may say to them, man, I should have listened to other folks. Why am I in the position I am now? Because make no doubt about it, there will be some jobs left over, but they're going to be minimum wage jobs. So you will have a job, but it's not going to be a job that pays you the money you need. You might just be taking out trash. You might be cleaning up restrooms. You might be cleaning up after the robots in the factory or the robots or the machines in the fast food place, because the machines can't clean up everything and get all the crevices. So for the people that don't prepare, that's your job. $10 an hour. You're going to be what we call the after cleanup robot janitor or somebody. I mean, I'm not making any jokes about it. I'm being very real. That's one of the jobs that can be left. Let's just think about it. You're in a grocery store. You're going to be a stocker. The machines can't stock stuff yet. So you're going to spend your life being a stocker making $10 an hour. That's why you can't worry about nobody else, because these are the positions that they're going to be left in. I just named 2 jobs that's possibly going to be left paying minimum wage. And make no doubt about it, I know people want minimum wage to be higher, which it should, but we all have to come to a conclusion. Some of the numbers people are asking for minimum wage, they just want things continuously be comfortable for them, where they don't have to do but a little bit more work to make sure that they can still afford things. But the good thing is there's hope as long as you're willing to put the work in. The bad thing is you can't worry about nobody else when you see the opportunity. Just think about this. When they make up a team or when they draft these athletic teams or NBA, NFL, etc., race teams, they find the best people that can be the leader, and they find the other people that want to listen to the leader, and they find other people that are good substitutes to fit in and out. They don't worry about the people that do not want to be a part of the team, or the people that don't have any experience. They just let them fall by the wayside. That's how you are going to have to do. And when I say you, I'm talking about man, I'm talking about woman, whatever gender you are, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to identify as, you are going to have to let people fall by the wayside. Because I know some people have a very caring spirit and they say, I don't want to see my family suffer. I don't want to see my mama and daddy suffer. I don't want to see my cousin suffer. You're going to have to let them suffer, because if you continue to help them, the momentum you got is going to be stopped. You're going to have to be selfish. I'm going to create another video about something about that, being selfish. You are going to have to be selfish and not worry about nobody else. If you got your life together and say you get married or you get a girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever, you know, how people cohabitate these days. Y'all worry about yourselves. Worry about those four walls and the people that live in that house. Don't try to worry about nobody else. You know, there's an old saying, sweep off your own porch before you go sweep somebody else's off. What I recommend to you is just keep sweeping off your porch back and forth, up and down, and let other people sweep their own porch off where the dirt is lying at. Because if you try to go help other folks, you're going to end up in a worse situation. But also to remember, when you get to these moments to where you're able to enjoy life because you didn't worry about people, don't have success guilt. We've all felt success guilt. I have felt success guilt, but then I look back on my life and said there was nobody sitting in any of those classrooms with me. There's nobody on any of those flights when I was doing my doctorate degree. There's nobody putting up the hundreds of thousands of dollars to try to start a business. And there is nobody doing my on-screen interviews, as y'all have seen many of them, from the podcast I've done with Erica to live news interviews to being a person giving seminars, etc. I am the person doing that, so I don't feel sorry for the people that do not get it together. It took me a long time to come to that conclusion. But what I want people to understand is do not feel sorry for other folks. Do what you can. If they don't want to understand what's going on, let them fall by the wayside. But be selfish right now. You're going to have to if you want to succeed, because it is going to take that to survive in the world we're living in. You're going to have to increase the amount of money you have. You're going to have to increase your knowledge. And you're going to have to do continuous education. When I say continuous education, you're always training. We got to keep it real with people. You cannot make it in this world if you're not continuously training. Your brain needs learning about something new every month, every week, preferably every day. Besides all the gossip you see on TV that's distracting you, you better be learning about how to keep your job, what new jobs are going to be created, and how to make processes go faster and how to make things work better for yourself. So I want people to understand there's hope out there, but don't worry about nobody else, because this game, as they say, it's going to get thick. It's going to get into the fourth quarter, and it's going to come down to 2 minutes. That's one of the beautiful things about life. It doesn't matter what race or gender you are. It's coming for everybody. So now we are going to see who went in at halftime, who redid their plays, who changed out their personnel, and who's ready to execute. Because people who is ever listening to me or watching it on YouTube or whatever social media platform, it is now the fourth quarter. You got to drive the ball down, because football to me is the ultimate team sport. So I'm going to just use it as an analogy. You got to drive the ball down twice. That means you got to drive the ball down. You got to kick the field goal. You got to kick it off and get it again. There's very few people that have those kind of plans. You can do it if you take the opportunity to not worry about anybody else and plan appropriately. So this is Dr. Dix. You know, I just wanted to let you know, don't worry about no one else with how the world is about to move forward, and focus on yourself. So I'll see you on the next video. Peace.